Remember 2 weeks ago when I said this? The 2020 Olympic Games in Tokyo, Japan will kick off. Be on the lookout for this flag and the name Chinese-Taipei. For complex geopolitical reasons that I'm not getting into, Taiwan cannot compete as Taiwan. Well, a lot of news outlets are now picking up on that and explaining why Taiwan can't compete as Taiwan. Here's the thing though, Japanese media broadcaster NHK went out of its way to remind people during the Tokyo 2020 Olympic opening ceremony that Chinese-Taipei is actually Taiwan. In fact, they flat out said it. The announcer straight up said Taiwan-desu when the team entered the stadium. She basically saw the Chinese-Taipei Olympic flag and just went, oh, that's Taiwan. That's Taiwan. It's nice that Taiwan is being recognized as Taiwan because we're already so used to Chinese-Taipei. An online user even took to the Taiwanese forum PTT asking, did NHK just make a boo-boo? Did they really just say Taiwan? Was that an accident? You see, even Taiwanese people aren't used to being called Taiwan at the Olympics. Taiwan-desu is a big deal. Here's why. Harvard fellow and Taiwan scholar Lev Nachman tweeted, there is something about the nature of contested states where simply hearing their contested name in an international context brings a sense of resistance to their marginalization. And that is Smarty Pants speak for, because Taiwan can't be Taiwan at the Olympics, hearing Taiwan said and acknowledged is all the more meaningful. Many memes about this situation show a kind-hearted Japan telling Chinese-Taipei it's okay to be referred to as Taiwan. So impactful is the term Taiwan-desu that it has become the de facto hashtag for tweeting about Taiwan at the Olympics. You can see it plastered across posts celebrating victories and Taiwanese Olympians. Since we're on the topic, let's talk about another one of Taiwan's names. Taiwan's official name as a country is the Republic of China, or ROC for short, not to be confused with the People's Republic of China across the strait. I've explained why in a past episode of Hashtag, and if you need a refresher, I'll have a link below. Now, what's confusing is there is a team called ROC at this year's Olympics, but it's got nothing to do with Taiwan. That ROC is actually short for Russian Olympic Committee. Russia was caught in a doping scandal back in 2019 and was banned from international sporting events for 4 years. However, by competing under the name ROC, Russian athletes can still participate in the Olympics. Spoiler alert, it's a loophole. But I just feel bad for the guy who sees ROC and thinks, Taiwan-desu? Ga?